Welcome to this internal family systems meditation to help you with some of the least popular parts in your system. Today, we will gently connect with a part known in IFS as a firefighter. This part steps in when we feel intense emotions like pain, shame, fear, anger, or vulnerability. It tries to help us by quickly soothing or distracting us, sometimes through behaviors like overeating, overworking, compulsive shopping, drinking, doom scrolling on social media, or other habits that might not always serve us best. Firefighters are doing their best to protect us, even if their methods sometimes create other challenges in our life. Most of the times, they are not aware of the repercussions of what they do. And by approaching these parts with kindness and curiosity, we can begin to understand their intentions, appreciate their efforts, and building a loving relationship with them. A relationship in which they will trust us enough to relax. So let's begin. Find a comfortable position where you feel at ease, either sitting or lying down. Allow your body to relax into the support beneath you. And if it feels right, gently close your eyes. Take a deep, soothing breath in, filling your lungs and belly. And as you slowly exhale, release any tension you might be holding on to. Let's take a few more breaths together, allowing each exhale to bring us deeper into a peaceful state. And as we settle into this calm space, let's turn your attention inward. Feel the presence of your core, of yourself, and feel how much calm or curiosity or compassion might be available to you right now. And in whatever amount they are there. See if that's okay to really feel into them and allow them to gently spread throughout your body. With a gentle intention, invite your firefighter part to come forward. If you are unsure how to connect with this part, you might recall a recent time when you engaged in behaviors that this part uses to soothe you. Perhaps a moment when you felt a strong urge or compulsion to overeat, drink, work excessively, or shop impulsively. Or one of those moments in which you felt the need to tune out by watching TV or by distracting yourself or scrolling on social media. Allow yourself to feel into that urge, noticing any sensations or emotions that come up for you. Let this memory help you sense your firefighter part's presence and invite it to reveal itself in whatever way feels right. It might appear as an image, a feeling, a bodily sensation, or even a word. Whatever arises is perfectly okay. And as your firefighter part begins to make itself known, take a moment to check if there are other parts within you that might have strong feelings about it. Perhaps there's a part that feels frustrated, critical, or even angry toward the firefighter because of the challenges its actions have created. Maybe interfering with one's, like staying fit, being sober, feeling at ease, or actually just more in control in your life. So gently invite these parts to step forward as well and acknowledge them. Allow these parts to express themselves and listen with compassion to their concerns, frustrations, or fears. Let them know that their feelings are valid and that they make sense to you. Assure them that you're here to help and that they can trust you to work with the firefighter part. And that together you're going to understand what's going on and help the firefighter in finding new ways to help. And notice how these parts respond. Do they feel heard? Is there a sense of relief or easing of tension? And let them know that they can stay and witness what happens next. Now, return your attention to the firefighter part and see if you can welcome it with warmth and curiosity. Notice how it shows up. Does it have a certain appearance, color, or texture? Simply observe without judgment, allowing it to be just as it is. Introduce yourself to it with kindness, extending your presence through your breath or in any other way that feels right. Let it know that you're here to listen and understand what it's doing for you. So gently ask your firefighter part to share more about itself. You might ask, how are you trying to help me? Or what are you protecting me from? And allow it to answer in its own way, and listen with an open heart. And you might want to ask it, when it started helping you out, how old were you? And what was going on in your life that it felt the need to come in and help you in this way? And as it shares, take in its messages, whether they come as images, thoughts, feelings, or sensations, and acknowledge what it's telling you. And let it know that you appreciate it. See if there's the genuine feeling of gratitude now that you know more about why it's there, when it started doing this for you, and what actually it wants for you in your life. And notice if the spark can really feel you there with it. And ask it how it feels about you being there. Now, ask the spark what it needs from you to feel supported. You could ask it, what do you need from me? Listen closely to what is sharing with you. Perhaps it needs reassurance, understanding, or a promise that you will address certain feelings it's been managing. Maybe it wants you to recognize the deeper emotions it's been trying to soothe. Let this part know that you're here for it and that you're ready to help it carry some of what it's been holding. Let this part know that you're here for it and that if it trusts you enough, you're ready to help it carry some of what it's been holding, and assure it that together you can find new, healthier ways to navigate difficult emotions and overwhelming parts. See how I can receive all of this and how it feels about it. Does it feel relieved, cautious, or maybe a mix of feelings? Notice how your firefighter part responds to this. Does it feel relieved, cautious, or maybe a mix of feelings? And whatever comes up, see if you can accept it. See if you can really receive it for what it is, knowing that this is just the beginning of a relationship that grows with time, in which trust will eventually become enough for this part to fully trust you. Thank this part one more time for connecting with you, and let it know how much you value its presence and that you're going to be back. And maybe take a moment to ask it in which way it would like you to check in with it. It might be with a meditation, it might be with just a gentle touching of its essence, or it might be in more concrete and practical ways. Now, gently bring your awareness back to the other parts that expressed concerns earlier on. Let them know about the understanding you have reached with the Firefighter part. And thank them for trusting you and allowing some space for you to do this work. Now, bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest, and sense your body resting in the space, the support beneath you, the air around you. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, noticing how your mind and body feel. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. I'm grateful for the time we spent connecting with these important parts of ourselves. And I'm curious, what did you discover during our time together? Feel free to share any thoughts or feelings that came up for you in the comments below, or any questions that you might have. May you be safe, may you be loved.